Isn't it arrogant to claim that you have the truth? Isn't it narrow-minded or fundamentalist to say that your religion is true, but all the other ones are wrong? Today it's very popular to say that all the world's religions are basically the same, and we look suspiciously on people who claim to have the truth. We like to think the world's religions are maybe a little bit more like the story, the parable of the blind men and the elephant. Maybe you know the story, where 5 blind men is able to touch different parts of an elephant to try and figure out what does the elephant look like. And so the first blind man touches the elephant's trunk and he says, oh, an elephant is like a snake. The second blind man touches the elephant's legs and he says, oh, an elephant is like a tree. And the third blind man touches the elephant's back and he says, no, you're all wrong. An elephant is like a wall. And so, even though each blind man has a very limited perspective, he's able to only see a small part of the whole elephant. It's simply too big for him. And people say, hey, that's what the world's religions are like today. Buddhists have a view of God, a little bit of truth here. The Muslims have their own view of God. The Christians have it. But my God is so much bigger than just one religion. Each religion has a limited scope, a limited view. Now, this sounds very tolerant and it sounds very nice. The only problem with saying something like this is that it is incredibly arrogant and disrespectful. Why do I say that? Whenever you say all of the world's religions is like the blind men at different parts of the elephant, you are saying, guess what? I can see the whole elephant. Lucky me, I am not like those Buddhists or those Hindus or those Christians who have a limited perspective. Where I'm standing, I have the whole elephant in sight. I understand all of Buddhist history, all of Christian history, and I'm able to determine that they are limited, but I am not in my view. Okay, when you look at it like this, which of these two claims seem to be more arrogant? The second problem with this claim is the nature of truth itself. And here we have to get a little philosophical, because any truth claim by itself is exclusive. If I say, guess what? The capital of Austria is Vienna, I'm also saying the capital of Austria is not Linz and it's not Graz. I'm excluding certain things by making a truth claim. If somebody comes to me and says Islam is true, they're excluding that other religions are true. But the same is true of a secular person. A secular person who comes and says all religions are true are excluding people who do not believe that. It is not that the secular position is somehow very neutral and tolerant and the religious position not. Both of them are holding up signs that says, my view of looking at the world is better than your view. They are both exclusive. It is not that one is better than the other. It is no more narrow to claim that one religion is right than to claim that one way to think about religion, like they are all equally true, is right. We are all exclusive in our beliefs about religion, but in different ways. So bear that in mind when someone says all religions are equally valid. They are also holding up a sign that says my way of looking at the world is better and superior than your way. The final thing about this idea of arrogance and the teaching of Jesus is that being a disciple of Jesus really removes arrogance from your belief system. Why? Because of the very nature of what Jesus did for Christians, for His children, and how we are saved by grace, not by works. This makes it very different for Christians to boast, to feel better than people of other religions. Even though we believe we are right, it provides us with a sense of humility, knowing that our Savior died for us when we did not deserve it.